Hello, friends and family, and welcome to the 2021 Delaware Disc Golf Challenge, driven by Innova. We're here at the Iron Hill Disc Golf Course in Newark, Delaware. This is part of the PDGA National Tour Series. I'm Holly Finley.
And I'm Rebecca Cox. And this coverage is sponsored by Infinite Discs. We have our little forest friends.
Hello, dear.
Creatures of the woods. And on this card, we have Sarah Hokom with Team MVP, playing pretty clean. Next, we have Jessica Weese with Team Innova, throwing some gnarly forehands. Next, we have Michelle Frazer with Millennium. Solid putter, solid backhand turnovers, solid in the woods. And myself, Rebecca Cox, Team Latitude 64. I'm okay too.
You can check out the scores so far after the front 9 holes, as these ladies look to capture some birdies and finish strong on the last day here of the Delaware Disc Golf Challenge.
Here we have hole 10, another par 5, 675 feet. We have this left curving hole. We're just trying to get these hyzers around this corner, land around this area, and give ourselves a look at the upshot. We have some trees to contend with here, but we do have a fairway. There's some OB past the basket and to the right. It doesn't really come into play, especially with all this mulch right here. It really absorbs any shots that come through.
And Sarah able to utilize this overhand shot shaping technique that gets her so far up the fairway, she is past the landing zone of most folks, over those erosion control wooden spots in the ground covered with mulch. And that's where most players are landing, where Jessica Weese did. Man, 2 great shots in a row. Let's see if Michelle Frazer can follow it up. And that's fine. She's in the middle.
Fairway is key here.
Oh, that's a little tight.
Yeah, not good.
Caught up in the corner can make for a difficult shot. Just more of a pitch out to positioning from where Rebecca is. And that needs to chill out.
Yeah,
And there is a little like mini path on the other side of that bush chunk where Michelle landed.
Yeah, I hit that tree in my backswing.
Get out of here, tree.
Right? Give me some room. 6 feet. Just trying to get myself out in the fairway. Didn't quite push it far straight enough, but I'm on that little left side path that you were mentioning.
Yeah, that mini path gives you a little something to work with. Oh, I love this. Wow.
I mean, you can't ask for better than that.
Jessica Weese, one of the most incredible woods players in the FPO division. If she shows up at a wooded event, you can count she's going to be doing some work out here, as is Sarah Hokom, landing right behind Weese. Her incredible shot shaping ability as well.
To be there in 2 is so good.
You got a nice path to the basket.
Yeah, I had to commit to that little inside shot just to give myself a chance to save par here.
Great upshot. So Michelle tickles herself with a nice creative forehand out of the woods.
She said, I don't want to throw a forehand in front of this crowd. Just pitching it up there. So what, these ladies have a long look at eagle?
Wow. Sarah made that hole look really easy.
Just laying it up for the easy tap-in bird. So I put from Sarah.
Michelle zings it in there
with her little turbo push putt. And a tap in, bag on, close as you can get birdie.
I'm jealous of that. What a well played hole by Jessica Weese.
Hi, I'm Heather Young, and I'm going to give you a hole breakdown for hole 11 here at Iron Hill. Alright, so hole 11 is a 475-foot par 4. Being left-handed, I'm going hyzer flip backhand off the tee. Basically, anywhere in the middle is okay on this hole, but with a really good drive, you'll be landing somewhere past these two trees right here. From there, it's just a straight putter, mid, straight to the basket. It's not that hard of a hole, but if you hit a tree and kick off the fairway, it can turn out really bad.
A lot of the FPO division has been birdieing this hole over the weekend.
Jessica with her halo turn. Pushing it all the way up there. And that is just way up there. And it makes the upshot so much easier. Michelle with that blizzard katana. Hit some stuff early. I didn't quite hit the line I wanted, but...
Forward progress. And that is not the route that I saw, but I don't throw sidearms, so...
Yeah, I don't believe she meant to do that. That was a little bit of a misrelease. I'm looking at a straight up shot here.
Oh.
Gotta keep it real straight through there.
Michelle getting a bit caught up as she approaches the green as well.
And Sarah just throwing up to save par after an errant upshot.
Oh, sit down.
Jessica looking to cash it in. But she'll have a tap-in bird. I'm just pitching up there for par.
Good putt from Michelle. And Sarah connects. Sarah playing very well on the front nine, capturing 3 birdies and a birdie here. And a birdie on hole 10, the previous hole. So she is sneaking up the leaderboard at this point. Jessica taps in for her par. And even though we did see Jessica miss a few putts in the beginning, oops.
are, hole number 12, 300 feet, par 3, straightforward. We have this tight gap here, but everyone can reach it, so everyone's looking to get the birdie here. It is slightly downhill, and the basket is below us, but it's important to keep the height on the disc because you're just not going to skip when you hit the ground because it's so rocky. We have these really large rocks here right before the basket, but after the basket, there's not very many, and the hill can catch your disc and make it roll away, so that's a real risk here as well.
And this is kind of a scary play because that road being out of bounds on the right, if Sarah doesn't get that angle and height just right, it could be fatal. Thank you, tree. She'll have a nice birdie putt at it.
Oh, that's low. And as Michelle said, that was a bit low. She's going to be a bit short. Throwing my Maverick here again. And I'll be around circle's edge for my birdie putt. Sit.
A safe loft. And this takes a lot of speed and angle control because even the terrain, there's no guarantee the disc is going to sit.
Ooh.
That's a little long, but Jess is a good putter, so she'll have a go at it from there. And this is a decision-making putt. What? Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm just glad that sat down.
Oh no, and Sarah just misses her birdie putt.
I'm so glad you stayed. That would have stopped something.
Only 4 birdies on the day here at hole 12. So it's a short one, but it's not easy.
Thanks for spotting.
Yeah, thank you to all of the volunteers that came out and did spotting for us over the weekend. We really appreciate it. Hole 13, downhill only 360. This is a very tight corridor. You really want a disc that goes absolutely straight. You don't have a lot of flexing shot shaping going on here. Throw it straight, get a nice lazy hyzer finish. Over on the right, you've got that same road that is out of bounds. Now, often you can think you're making it into the green, but these corner trees can block you. So it can be a longer putt to get a bird, and sometimes it feels like a bonus. Matrix off the tee for Hokom. Getting through. Oh yeah, that'll work.
She'll have a look at birdie from there. And that starts to flip over a little bit. But she's safe. Throwing a Maverick here. Ouch.
Nice. That's a really good shot.
And she hits a tree left side, kicks to the left, so she'll have a bit of work here to do. She throws that high forehand but doesn't give it enough angle and it fades to the road. Unfortunately, she'll be OB.
The dreaded red flag strikes again. Fight!
Now stop fighting. I believe that was a Sonic. From the shape of it, it looked like it.
Yep. That rim looks like a giveaway. Rebecca for birdie.
I am all over the basket. I just wanted to go in. Rim. So close. Sarah a bit low as well. And a beautiful putt from Jess. She's debating on whether she could jump or not. She was right on the edge of the circle, but we determined she was just inside the circle and she didn't need to jump anyways, obviously, as you could see.
The fun thing about the back nine is there are a lot of birdies to be had. I find that the back nine plays a little easier than the front. A lot of birdie 2 opportunities, and this is another one.
Hole 14, 330 feet, closer to, not 300, par 3. We have this main fairway right here. You want to keep it high because the ground is pretty rocky and rooty and you're not really going to get much ground play from skips. There is danger on the left and right sides of this fairway, so if you get a little bit too far off the beaten path, then it can get really, really tricky.
Sarah Hokom tossing a vanish off the tee. I don't believe she got the angle she was looking for.
That was a nice kick, though. Michelle didn't like this out of her hand, but it finds a backdoor route and just gets up there anyways.
Oh, I love it when people are like, oh no, oops, I parked it. And you look like you hang your head as well, not liking that out of the hand.
Did not get a favorable kick towards the right side, so it's pretty messy over there.
Let's see if Weese can get one to the green. Fight!
Pushes through that left side. She'll at least have some sort of look at it.
That's a tight corridor for you to navigate through. Oh.
That's what I said. I was like, oh, okay.
I was liking that.
Sarah just pitching up for her par.
Just an envy chip right next to the basket. And Jess tries to float her AVR in.
Just in front of the chains. Michelle with her birdie putt.
And the Omega just doesn't want to go in here on hole 14 for Michelle. Let's go. Now that feels good to get a putt under your belt. Get in those chains.
Just with the par putt.
Couple of tap-taparoos here. And You can see Sarah is doing quite well, sneaking up the leaderboard, shooting under par. And that's what a chase card does, it chases. All right, here we go, hole 15. This is another birdie opportunity where you can get a 2. It's 250 feet, but it plays more like 300. The number one important thing is to make the gap off the tee. After that point, if you've crested the ridge, you can pretty much count on your disc floating all the way there if you have about a 300-foot drive. This is an opportunity for another birdie 2, and I'm looking to get it. I'm expecting to see some here on the chase card.
High expectations over here.
Yes, I have them. Sweet shot.
So great.
I'm not sure if Michelle was taking that left gap or looking to do a little flex through the middle gap. Jess hits that mid gap. I like the shape on that. She'll have a longer look at it.
I've got a Fusion Maverick. I was just so happy to finally hit that gap this weekend.
Yes.
It's been my nemesis. Yeah, a bit of a misfire there. She said, well, that was rude.
Yeah, it sounds rude. Rebecca for a birdie putt. Let's go. Yeah, 2 good putts in a row and we get a run back.
Yeah, that one felt good.
Little side step.
I'm like, get over the cage. Let's go.
Love it. Yeah, a little tap.
Yeah, take that. Hole 15.
Got you. Sarah Hokom for birdie. And a sweet putt from Sarah.
She put herself in such a good position.
Oh no.
Just a bit low there.
Falls out. And I like that Michelle just sort of happily jogs over to the basket to tap in that instead of a mopey slow walk in.
Yeah, I never really see Michelle in a bad mood.
Nope. Very good course demeanor. So Sarah Hokom leading the way here, shooting under par. The rest of the ladies looking to navigate the woods through the final stretch.
Hole 16, 485 feet. We have this uphill drive, tight little fairway, but most important thing is just to get through to this landing zone to give yourself a look at the upshot. I think the right side is a bit more clear than landing on the left side, which is difficult because your nose angle is going to be up in your drive, so it takes a little bit of angle control. We have a slightly elevated basket here with these rocks. Again, the fairway is just not very clean, not going to see a lot of skips or favorable rolls. Sarah the forehand here is just such a good shot.
Picture perfect.
She gets
almost
it way down there.
Hitting the cameraman.
Yeah. This is my Maverick again. I just leave it a little bit low.
I like the height on it, but we need a softer finish. Not too much left. Ooh, luckily she did stay out of the woods. There is some space to work with on the right side. But that'll be okay.
Yeah, I don't think she went too far right. Tried to throw the hyzer around that tree.
Come on, go.
Those branches said nope.
All right, a nice finesse turnover from Michelle, but she just seems a bit offline for the last couple holes. Fatigue can set in here on the third day at Iron Hill. It's a very strenuous walk.
Not to mention, these holes demand consistent shots even towards the end. This is a great upshot from Sarah, making this hole look so easy.
Yeah, Sarah Hokom is really coming in strong on this round 3.
Yeah, dropping birdie you don't often see.
Smooth up from Weese.
Just laying up for my par here. Michelle with a solid par save.
I thought they cheered a little prematurely there. They knew you were going to make it.
Little tappy tap from the group here.
And it's happened birdie for Sarah.
Wow.
And that puts her at 5 down for the round so far. I mean, so solid, so clean.
Here we go. This is a par 5 here on hole 17. You got a lot of space to work with. It's a little deceiving from the drone footage. If you land left or right, that's okay. You can do a full power shot off the tee and another full power shot towards the dirt mound here. If you're in a good position, you will be able to chip up to the flats and hopefully have some type of short birdie putt. This is a softer par 5, but you know, all it takes is one misfire and you need every stroke to get your par.
Yeah, not to mention that last bit is elevated up on that hill. So the upshot isn't easy by any means.
Sarah's Insanity ended up in a decent position.
Throwing my Maverick up here. Turns over a little bit much. And that's the thing as well. We're throwing the same discs, speeding them up throughout the weekend. They might fly just a tickle differently than you expect them to that last day.
I did notice that myself. And Jessica Weese landing in a great position. She'll have a couple different routes as she approaches the green. And this katana doing things that katanas do.
She'll be on the right side as well.
Sarah kind of pinched up against that tree, but she does land in the middle with a nice open shot into the green. Oh, you've got that lie right up on that tree. That could be tricky for the backhand. Woo! Wow. That was really good. How close were you to hitting your hand?
I don't think I was super close. A little too close for comfort. But
Yeah. Look at this open alley Jess has. So if you land on the left past that down tree, you can see it's just a nice open shot.
the snap she had on that too.
You can hear the roar of the crowd as the other players are finishing up here. The men's lead card is getting stuff going on while the ladies are over here finishing strong. Sarah's got a nice shaped shot up to that dirt mound. Well, that was rude.
So easily can trickle down like that. God.
Oh boy, come on.
Go!
Go!
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't going to get all the way there because it was a mid-range, but I needed that shape more than I needed the distance.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Right up there.
Perfect, Michelle Frazer.
Just get yourself on flat ground.
Oh, that is... Actually isn't that bad. Jess just looking to get it up to the green at this point.
That's all she needs.
Yeah, that'll be an easy drop in.
Sarah's look at birdie here.
What a crazy putt.
The line was great. It was just a bit short. Just a bit short.
Come on. Oh, man.
Dope.
You had the height on it, too. Michelle gets it in the basket here.
Tapping in these pars.
Clean play from Sarah, able to drop in a par. And Sarah, wow, she is playing so well on this round 3. It's been fun to watch all of the ladies just slicing and dicing
Me and my brother
through
and
the
my
woods.
dad, we're out there for hours just playing disc golf, having fun.
That's like one of the first things we usually say. It's a great family sport.
We got to do it as a family.
And it builds relationship. Like, I know my dad so much better because of disc golf.
It's nice that that's something that we can connect and go do together.
My parents are 100% behind it. Bad rounds, good rounds, doesn't matter. They always have a smile on their face.
We don't call it sacrifice, we call it fun.
Get out there and have fun. At the end of the day, most important is have fun.
Here we are, our final hole, 580 feet, par 4, and this hole is just a monster. We're just trying to get our disc through this gap here. This is about a common landing zone, but you really want to get yourself as far up as you can so you can really push for an easier upshot. That V tree on the right side we just passed by, it seems to catch a lot of upshots. And we also have some trees to contend with around the basket. I mean, it just seems like it's so heavily guarded. The birdie here is elusive.
Sarah Hokom with honors on the box, throwing an insanity off the tee, not being aggressive about the distance at all.
Yeah, again, this plays as our second most difficult hole, and with that being our finishing hole, yeah, you really got to stay focused, stay in the fairways.
Sarah Hokom is not a player that watches scores during the round. She is not checking UDisc live.
Yeah, she had no idea. She knew she was playing well, but
not quite knowing that she had snuck into the position that she had. Jess's drive was a bit offline, but Michelle, oh, thank you. And that corner tree puts her in a nice spot.
And, you know, this isn't really a hole I would expect someone to check the scores on, because it's not one where you can be like, okay, I can catch a stroke here if I be aggressive, you know?
And that is in an okay position as well.
On the left side here, trying to push up past that twin tree.
And that looked a little more inside than you intended, but it worked out okay.
Yeah.
Sarah bending this relay
Beautiful
around the
high
corner.
turnover, getting herself way up there.
I love it.
Getting herself a really simple finish. Jess with the high forehand as well. And it just pushes forward. Michelle will have a long putt for par.
And luckily you did have a path into the green from where you were. Sweet executed upshot right near the basket. Sarah Hokom floats one
Just
up
tossing
to the
it up
mulch.
there. Clean, squeaky clean.
Michelle for her final putt. She gets a little taste of the cage. Jessica Weese for her final putt here of the Delaware Challenge. Oh, and she gets a taste of the chains as well. And Sarah Hokom tapping in. Incredible play from Sarah Hokom. 5 down for the round. Snuck into second place. Congratulations on Sarah's podium finish. As Becca taps in her putt, finishing in 11th overall. Michelle Frazer finishing in 9th. And Jessica Weese tapping in, finishing at 3 over for the day in 7th place. What a treat it was to watch these ladies slice through the fairways and make some cool putts and have fun here at the Delaware Challenge. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share the Ace Run Pro YouTube channel. I've been here in the booth with my friend and competitor Rebecca Cox. What a fun time it's been. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks to everybody who made this tournament happen. Very successful. I love this course so much.
Yes, thank you to the friends of Iron Hill. The event was great. The course was lovely. Everything was in its place. Also, we appreciate all the hard work from the TD, Mr. Adam Harris. See y'all next year.
See you in the next one.